today we're going to be looking at the villain in your fashion story. I know. We all love good stories, right? And in a good story, we would always find a villain. And so, who says your fashion brand should not have one? In fact, it should have one. That should even make the whole fun. That should give us the whole fun, okay? So, let's go. Let's look at the villain in your business. Hey folks, welcome back to Fashion Fight Studios, and this is still 30 Days of Fashion Brand Story series. Now, every good story has a villain, right? And so your fashion business also has one. It has one technically. It's just that you probably don't know, or you probably have not attacked it the way you should, okay? But don't worry. Again, I'm here for you now. I'm going to take you through this. So let's go. Now, every good story has a villain, and so your fashion brand does as well. And who is the villain? It's not you, I promise. And again, I tell you, it's not your competitor. It is the problem you are trying to solve. Yes, that guy, that bad guy you're trying to solve. That is the villain of your story. Now, why is it important to find out who your villain is? Why it's important to spot him out and to deal with him. Now, I'll tell you. In a very good story, a hero without a villain is just doing stuff. But a hero with a villain that he conquers is actually what? Saving the world. A hero with a villain is actually fighting something to save the world. So, what are you fighting to save the world of your target customer? This would be a very interesting thing that they would want to know. And so this is how your story can draw them in. So now, some common villains you may find in fashion would be, fashion is only for the rich and for the wealthy. And so if you're not rich, you're not wealthy, you may not get access to quality fashion. Now that is a big villain, and there are a lot of people who are trying to fight that guy, like hunt him all the way down. Another could be, luxury cannot be found within Africa. And I'm like, these are villains that some brands are fighting to the finish. So I give you a very simple way to find out your own fashion villain, right? What's that thing in fashion that makes your blood boil, like angry? Yes, think about it. Write it down. The second one is, maybe there's just something in fashion that you're trying to change and they just keep telling you, well, this is how it is. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to prove you guys wrong. Yes, write it down. That's also your villain. Not right. Now, a very good example that comes to mind is Stella McCartney, who has decided that the villain in her own story is fur and all of the leather industry. She's not just fighting this particular industry, like we can see her going all out for it. And so the people that buy from her are not just buying fashion, they're actually joining a movement. So now, a pro tip I'm going to add to this is, don't just talk about the villain, okay? Let us see you defeating him. Let us see you defeating him in all your collection, in all your posts, in all your stories. Anytime you speak, let us see you trying to defeat this villain. Now, that is how you draw people's attention in. So, folks, there you have it. Now, from today's episode, let your key takeaway be that there will never be a time that you would just speak about your villain, but you would make sure you make us see you trying to fight and defeat this villain. So maybe, for example, your villain is, if you need quality product, it has to be very, very expensive. and you decide that, you know what, I don't want that to be the case in my own brand, and I'm going to defeat that villain. Let us see the collections you create. Shouting luxury, but very competitive with price. Let us see when you speak about your brand or your collection. Let us see you speaking about how you are very, very invested in quality and then also controlling the price. And let us see it, okay? That's how you defeat this villain or any other villain you're trying to defeat. Okay, guys, click the subscribe button, join us, and let's continue tomorrow. Cheers.